Breaking news, my wonderful people. This is very interesting. Asari Dokubo don talk say if Tinubu orders him and his men to go to Niger, they will go and return victorious. Guys, this is really interesting though. Asari Dokubo now has taken up this challenge on himself and his men. He don chest and say e no get how e wan take be if Tinubu wakes him up tomorrow and say, "Oh boy, make you carry your men go Niger Republic, make una go cause one or two troubles for there." Asari Dokubo don talk say he will stand up and prepare his men and they will move, and surely they will go and return victorious. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Recently people have been calling for Asari Dokubo to come out and help the president, since he said he raised the private army for Tinubu's protection, and it seems that Tinubu's legitimacy is under question, is quite questionable, and other world leaders are looking on to Tinubu to do the right thing, but the Senate, they never gave Tinubu a green light. They didn't give him a go-ahead because they rejected his proposed plan, for a military action. So the Senate never gave him approval on this mission. So that one was a mission impossible. And then Tinubu now is stranded. Who will he run to? How is he going to do it? So people don't just say, "Shey Asari Dokubo dey now." Asari Dokubo has his own well-trained army. Someone that said his men are the ones fighting bandits in some states. In fact, they provided security in some states, and then his men were standing on the roads, blocking off bandits and all. Asari Dokubo has made it known to Nigerians that his own private army is even better than our Nigerian soldiers. So they said, since the Senate refused to grant Tinubu his request, why Tinubu should as well go and meet Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo is his boy. He can do it for him. He can do anything for Tinubu just to please him. So my country people, Asari Dokubo recently stated in a live broadcast that him and his private army, his private group, will obey the president if instructed to travel to the Niger, yes, to the Republic of Niger. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu doesn't really have a personal grudge against the Niger Republic, according to Alhaji Asari Dokubo. The reality is that he must follow the rules of the agreement he signed as the chairman of the ECOWAS. However, if he gives the order to me and my soldiers to travel to Niger, we will do so and we will return triumph. Yes, we will return triumphant. They are actually, they are not good match for us at all. So Asari Dokubo don brag say, you see those Niger Republic soldiers? In fact, they are just minor issues. Asari Dokubo don talk say his men, they are way more bigger than them. So the chief of the Kalabari Kingdom continued by saying he wants everyone to know today that what he has is not a private army, but a private military company that provides security if contracted. Wow, this is quite interesting. Last but not the least, the private military firms are present everywhere. Asari Dokubo added, in America, there is Blackwater, and in Russia, there is a Wagner private military. In South Africa, it is my option, is the nation with the most private military corporations in existence today. So my own is not the first in the history. There are so many other machineries out there. So my country people, Asari Dokubo has said if Tinubu should order his men to go out there and solve the problems, solve the crisis going on in Niger. He is ready to go. So my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? E be like say Asari Dokubo no know the kind military wey im wan face so for Niger. Well, im don talk say im go fit chest am. So who are we to criticize Asari Dokubo? We wish him the best of luck. We are just waiting on Tinubu's order, to give him the go ahead. Then Asari Dokubo will launch his army, and then they will go straight to Niger and sort out the crisis and even free the oust president. That's the one in a hostage, Mohamed Bazoum, the president of Niger. You see, these military juntas, they kept him in detention. He's now a hostage in his own country as a result of this military takeover. And these military men, they are really serious. They are not smiling, because when Tinubu sent a delegation over, when the ECOWAS delegation arrived in Niger, they were not even given listening ears in any way. So these military, juntas made it known that they are not ready to negotiate peace with anybody. They are not out for peace talk. What they want is, they want what they want. In fact, they want to put an end to a democratic government in Niger. And they've made it known and they've made it clear to other nations to stay clear of Niger's issue. Say make dem no put mouth for the matter. Nothing like a military intervention, because any country, coming up with a military intervention would be as an act of declaration of war against the military, juntas in Niger. And they won't take it lightly. In fact, a lot of consequences would, follow. So my country people, Asari Dokubo now have said he is ready. In fact, if Tinubu should call him today, he would run to Niger with his men and they would come back victorious. They will come back victorious, unharmed, and nothing will happen to them. So guys, what are your thoughts on this issue, my country people? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.